you doing? Welcome to Gaming Solo. I'm Rob, your solo gamer friend. Today's day 4 of the 13 games to Halloween, Arkham Horror's final hour. If you have not had the opportunity to see the setup, go ahead and go to the description below, click on that link for setup, watch the setup, then come back and join me through a playthrough. But without any further delay, let's get into the game. This game is divided into 2 phases per turn. You have the action phase and the ancient one phase. And I will cover each of those actions during that phase as game progresses. There are 3 losing conditions for this game. The first condition is if the ritual location is full of monsters and you have to place a damage token on another monster, the game is over. An investigator has lost all their health, or if you attempt to reverse the ritual and do not have enough of the secret tokens here in the Cthulhu pile to reverse a ritual. And for a single player game, it takes 3 matching tokens on the card to reverse that ritual. And of course, the winning condition is reversing the ritual. The first thing you do in solo play is you deal yourself 5 priority cards. Each priority card will have a symbol of one of these clue tokens in it in the top right and bottom left corner, and also have a numeric value. So looking at this priority card, its numeric value is 24. It has the moon symbol in each of the corners, and in the center are doom symbols. So each doom symbol represents a number that you would have to count up to decide what actions Cthulhu takes against you. And those are the ones that you keep in your hand that count against you. When you're looking at the card, you decide which one of these priority cards are you going to give to Cthulhu. And remember, the symbol in the corner that's in Cthulhu's area counts towards reversing the ritual. We don't know what's here yet, so it's a guess right now. So hopefully we guess right and put the right one here that's right here. There could be 2 of the same tokens, or 1 token of each of these, up to 2 of them, of course. So we will not know until we expose some of these clue tokens and put them here, knowing which ones that we're eliminating that's sitting down here. So right now, because it's a guess, I don't want Cthulhu to activate, because the higher his activation number is, the worse it gets. So I'm going to go and give Cthulhu the card number 24 with the half moon. And I'm keeping cards number 6, 11, 17, and 30. You lay these cards out in numerical order. And I'll explain why real quickly here. Now, at the end of this round, when I activate the monster phase, or the ancient one phase, Cthulhu is going to have 2 doom symbols. Omen symbols, not doom symbols. So these symbols represent omens. And then I decide which investigator I want to go first. So I'm going to start with Michael first. You flip over the top card off the deck, and you look at it. And the card is divided into 2 sections, a top half and a bottom half. And you have to decide which half you want to use. If you use the bottom half, then the 2 high priority cards are the actions you cover up. If you want to use the top half, then you use the 2 lower priority cards for the top half. So as you play a card, what I usually do is I'll cover it up right here, so I know I've played that one and I know I've played the bottom half versus the top half. If I took it here, then I'll play the top half here. So right now the card I flipped over for Michael is titled Dynamite. The top half says, resolve one of the following effects. Move up to 2 times, then attack a monster at your location for 2 attacks. So you can attack a monster that has 2 health, or you can attack 2 monsters that have a 1 health each. Attack monsters at your location and each adjacent location for an additional 2. Then damage your location 1 time. So damage is when you damage a location, you put one of these damage symbols on there. And a monster cannot spawn there, which means the monster will continue to move until it gets a spawn location. Eventually, they will move into the ritual location, which your job is to avoid that from happening. The bottom half of the card is move up to 1 time, then investigate a location. Then activate monsters in the orange zone, locations 11 through 15. And these are the orange zones up here, 11 through 15. Now when you move, you can only move along paths. The monsters can only move along the color of the arrows that represent them. So we have monsters that are blue, and we have monsters that are red. But they only move if they have this arrow. If there's an arrow, those monsters move. If there's not an arrow, then they don't move. If the monsters have the symbol with the human head in it, that means any investigator in that same zone as that monster takes a health damage. And if a monster has that symbol of a small building in the bottom corner, that means the building they're in gets damaged. The space that it's in is damaged, and the monster moves to the next empty space. If there's no longer any empty spaces, then it moves along its color route until it comes to an empty space to stop in. So the monster, if enough of them spawn, can move 5 or 6 times in one round until it finds an open space. So your job is to try to avoid that as much as possible. So there's not a whole lot of monsters on the board. I need to start finding tokens. So I think I'm going to move Michael 1 space to investigate a location. Let me see where he can move though. I got Ginny covered stuff. So he can move up here. So Michael's going to move here along the path. Like I said, I'm going to lay him down next to the building. And then he's going to investigate that location, which I did take the bottom half, by the way, so I'm covering up number 30. He's going to investigate that location, and it is an hourglass. So we know that the possibility of 2 hourglasses being there has been eliminated, but we don't know if there's 1 hourglass or not. And then you activate monsters in orange zones 11 through 15. That means all the monsters in those zones take an action. So I will start at 11. Both these monsters will move along a blue route, and the arrow for the blue route is going this way. So this monster will move here, and this monster moves here. Go to number 12, nothing there of course. Number 13, we have a red monster and a blue monster. The blue monster does not move. The red monster does not move either, but this monster causes damage. So we'll put a damage token here. We've already lost 1 damage. Then he moves to the next available space and stops. So this monster's moved. And I'm going to turn him sideways just so I know I moved him. Then this monster moves. And this monster with no symbol does nothing but sits there. So that's completed 1 of 4 actions for this turn for the investigators. Each investigator has 2 actions. So normally you would go in priority order if you're playing multiplayer. But since we're playing single player, I can choose Michael again, or I can go for Jenny this time. I'm going to go ahead and take Jenny, flip her over, and she has Child of Prophecy. The top action, move up to 2 times, then attack monsters in your location for 3 points of damage. You may lose health to attack for 10 points instead. So that's a strong card there. I lose 1 health. The bottom action is move 1 time, then investigate a location. So she can attack for up to 3 points of damage. Or if I lose a health, she can attack for up to 10 points of damage. Don't think I want to lose health yet. I'm going to take that top action. So I'm going to put her in one of the lower priority cards. And I'm going to move Jenny to the quad, number 2. And I'm going to get rid of both these monsters for a total of 3 points, a 2-pointer and a 1-point. And then you don't put the monsters back in the bag, you discard them until the bag is empty, then you put them back in. So I'm going to put them in this nice dice tray I have over here. And then I think I'm going to pick Jenny again. Titled Meditate. Her top action is to resolve up to 2 of the following effects in any order. She can move 1 time, repair your location 1 time, seal a walkway connection to your location, place it gray side face up. So you have walkways here. You have sealed and kind of sealed. When the monsters hit these walkways, they automatically die. Then you flip it over. And if it hits again, it automatically dies, and this comes out and the walkway is no longer sealed. So that's seal the walkway. Or you can recover 1 health. The bottom half is Burden of Destiny. Choose another investigator. You and that investigator each lose 1 health. So I'm definitely taking the top action for this one. I'm glad I picked Jenny next, because if I picked Michael and I took the top action, we'd both lose health. So she's definitely going to take 2 actions. She can move 1 time. She can repair, or she can seal a walkway connecting to your location, placing the gray side up. And what they mean by gray side is the damaged portion of the walkway. So I think I'm going to move and repair. Let me see here. Is there a sidewalk? Nope, I can't move and repair. I can still move, but in order to move and repair, I would need a sidewalk connecting. So I'm going to move here. Actually, I'm not going to move. I'm going to stay right there for a second. I'm going to drop a barrier here, because it's blue and red monsters can go both directions because it's multicolored. So the first monster moves will automatically get destroyed. And then Jenny's going to move. Let's see, Michael's up there. We need to split up. Jenny's going to move to location number 9, which is the administration building. Now it's Michael's turn again. Michael can only take the bottom action. He picked Chicago Typewriter. Move up to 1 time, then investigate a location, then activate the purple zone 6 through 10. The bottom half, let's almost always move, investigate, and activate. So I'm going to move one time and then investigate. So he's going to follow the sidewalk down here and investigate this here, and it is a crescent moon. So we know there's not two crescent moons there. Then we'll activate monsters in locations 6 through 10, which is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll start with 6. Nothing happens there. They don't move. This monster moves along a red path. You can either go this way, but that's full, or you can go this way. So I'll move this monster here. This monster also moves along a red path. Nothing in location 8. Location 9, we have a monster that moves along the red path. Which will be this location here. And this monster stays, but it causes damage where it's at, so it's going to move up one and drop damage there. And then these two monsters, well, this monster stays, but this monster causes damage. And it moves along the blue path to the next available location, which is right here in the science building. That ends that card's monster activation phase. Now we collect up the cards and we discard them in their pile next to them. I have two omen icons, so that means for Cthulhu, we take the Rising Tide action, which means we activate each deep one in any order, and then we add two more deep ones at the circle gate location. And they both move along the blue route, so they both will go here. And then I spawn two more deep ones. So I definitely need to get rid of them. Next, we randomly flip over a gate token, and it is the square, which goes right here. Now two monsters will spawn a location because there's two tokens there. And then of course we spawn monsters. We'll spawn this gate right here. There's two. We'll spawn one here. And we drew our final monster, which is a red monster. It cannot spawn here, so it moves to this location. Cannot spawn there, so it moves to the next location. So therefore that location is full. And that completes one complete round of Final Hour. Next round should go much quicker. If anything comes up that changes, I'll explain the rules in a little more detail for that. But for the most part, you guys have seen most of the game already. Alright, let's begin the next round. Deal 5 priority cards. I have 2 cards that have 2 omens on them each. And the ones that have omens are the diamond and the shamrock. We already have a crescent moon there, so I think I'll put the diamond over here, and hopefully that's a diamond and a crescent moon down there, so that's a point each. Our goal is to get to 3 points. And then we'll lay the rest of the cards out in numerical order for priority. We have a 2, a 13, a 20, and a 26, and the 26 has the other 2 omens on it. We'll draw Jenny first. And Jenny got empty hand card. Move it 2 times and attack monsters at your location for a total of 2 points. Or if you attack at least one monster, can cause damage to an investigator, and those are the monsters that have the investigators' heads on them, then I can attack it for a total of 3 points of damage. Or I can move 1 time, then investigate your location, then a monster spawns at each gate. So the top half lets me move 2 times and do a total attack value of 2. If I move Jenny 2 times, she can only move, let me see here, she's at the administration office, so she can move 1, the barrier's there. She can move 2 and get rid of those 2 1 monsters. Yeah, so if she moves 2 times, that's the only place she can go. So that's the one, I'm going to go and move her 2 times. I'll do hopefully get investigation next time. 1, 2, and take out both of these 1-point monsters. There's not any monsters at the location that can cause damage, but she's right now sitting at the student union. She took the top half, so we'll put her right here on this card right there and discard these 2 monsters. Then I think I'm going to take Michael's turn. I keep calling her Jenny. It's Lily. I will get it right, I promise. Michael got the dynamite card. Top half, resolve one of the following effects. Move up to 2 times, then attack monsters in your location for 2 points of damage. Attack monsters at your location and each adjacent location for 2 points, then damage your location 1 time. Already got damage at the location, so that wouldn't work. The bottom half is move one time, then investigate your location. Activate all monsters in the green zone, which are locations 1 through 5. So if I take its top half, I can move up to 2 times and cause some damage for total 2 points of damage. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move him. I'm going to take his top half, which means I'm stuck with nothing but bottom action cards from this point on. I'm going to move him just one time. I'm going to cause 2 points of damage, and I'm going to get rid of these deep ones. They go right back into the Cthulhu pile, and that opens up some stuff there. So right now he is at location 15 sorority row, and I'm going to draw for Michael again. So Michael can move one time, then investigate a location, your location, and they activate monsters in the orange zone, zones 11 through 15. So he can move one time, which I'm going to move him here. No, I can't move him there. So I guess I'm going to just move him one time. Unfortunately, he can't go in. He cannot go in any location that can help him. He can go here, but he'll take damage if the monster is activated, which it will be activated because it's the orange zone. If he goes here, he'll still take a damage. So either way, he's going to take damage no matter what. So, and he can't investigate because there's nothing that he can move to. All the paths don't lead to investigation. So I'm going to move him down here. No, I'm going to move him here. Go ahead and take the damage there, and hopefully I can get it next round. And then of course activate all monsters in the orange zone. So 11 through 15. So we will start with, that's a green zone, so he will not take damage, so that was a safe move. So nothing 11, nothing in 12. 13, there's no one there for that monster to cause damage to. 14, monster stays. This monster causes damage to the spot it's on, and it moves to the next open space. And 15, the red monster follows a red route, which will be here, right where Ginny is, at the student union, up on the bottom half. Alright, now it is Lily's turn. Oh my goodness, I'm going to get her name right, I promise. Lily drew empty hand. Her bottom action is move up to one time, investigate location, and spawn 2 monsters at her current location. Move one time. She can move here. Investigate. It's a shamrock. So we know there's not 2 shamrocks down there. And spawn 2 monsters at her location. So draw a monster from the bag. There's none going to be spawned at her location because it's full, so they will move based upon the color. Red monster will move, make sure, to here, following the red route. One more monster, and as a monster that causes damage. It is a blue monster, and it will go here, following the blue route. And that ends the investigator's turn. Collect these up. Now we discard the priority cards, and we did cause 2 doom, or drew 2 doom. So once again, it's a rising tide. Activate each deep one in order, and then spawn 2 deep ones at the circle gate location. So we'll activate these 2 deep ones. They're going back here, 1 and 2. Then we spawn 2 more deep ones, the 2 we just got rid of, 1 and 2. We draw another gate token, and it is the star. So the star will spawn 2 now. The circle spawns 1, and the square or box will spawn 2. So we'll start with the star first. Spawn 2. It's blue with the numeric value of 3, and it moves. And another blue will follow the blue rat. Can't go there, so go. Got 1 sitting in the ritual location. Now we'll draw 1 for the 3 circles. There's a red one, so it'll follow this route and drop right here. Make sure it wasn't. Yep. Now we draw 2 for the square, it's a blue, follows the blue route, which will go here. Draw 1 more. It's also blue, which will go here. And that ends round 2. If you're enjoying the content produced by Gaming Solo, then please like and subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any suggestions how I can make my channel better, or if there's any mistakes I've made, please let me know in the comments below. If you don't want your comments in the public domain, then email me at gamingsolo101@gmail.com and I will reply back to you. And once I'm done with that email, I will delete it. But once again, it's humbling that you're taking your valuable time to spend it with me, and hopefully the content produced is well worth that time. But without any further delay, let's get into the playthrough. So grab the next 5 priority cards. We know we've eliminated at least 1 shamrock, 1 moon, and 1 hourglass. So we know we won't have doubles of those sitting right here. But we still have to worry about the diamonds and the star. And I've dealt myself a total of 5 omens. The double omen has a star, so I'm going to put it right here because we have not eliminated the stars yet either. And that leaves 3 omens left. And so I have a 4, a 10, a 15, and a 21. So the 4 and 10 are the top half, 15 and 21 are the bottom half. I think I'm going to start with Michael this time. Flip over the card, and it's a Chicago typewriter. Top half is move up to 1 time, then destroy each 1 health monster at your location and the location you move from. Or I can move to the location and investigate. So I can move 1 time and destroy all the 1 health monsters, and then destroy the 1 health monsters at the location I just left. I think I'm going to take that top action. That seems to work. So I'm going to go from here, follow this path to here. So all these 1 health monsters are gone. That took a lot off. And this is completely emptied of all 1 health monsters also. So that was a huge play right there because we've eliminated 7 out of 8 possible monsters. That was a 2 health right there. Now I'll take Lily, flip over her, I remembered her name this time, flip over her card. And she has Meditate. Top half is resolve up to 2 of the following effects in order, in any order. I can move 1 time, I can repair a location, I can seal a walkway connecting your location, placing it gray side up, so the broken side up, and recover 1 health. Or Burden of Destiny, choose another investigator, you and that investigator each take the top half because the other investigator and I will both lose a health. So it looks like I'm taking the top half. So let's see, I can move, repair, seal, and recover. Don't need to recover health. So I can move, repair, or seal. So I think if I move her here, I'm in an investigation location. I can seal this and the monsters will damage themselves. There's no repair required there. I think I'll do that, and I'll put the broken side, seal the gray side up between here and there. Now we do the bottom half. I'm going to take Lily again, and it's move 1 time, then investigate the location, then we activate the monsters in the purple zone, which is zones 6 through 10. So move 1 time, move down, can only move along sidewalks. Did I just corner myself out again? Jeez. Nothing there. I can move sidewalk here. Yeah, I'll go here. Okay. And I do this investigation. And the crescent moon. So we know there are no moons down here. So this moon no longer has any effect. So I will try to give up as many moons as I can to the Cthulhu. I mean, keep as many moons and give up the others. And then we activate monsters 6 through 10. Location 6 through 10. So stay still, yep. This one will move. Hits that barrier. Barrier is gone because it was already broken. That monster's dead. And these 2 will cause damage. So I'll start with the red one first. Cause damage, moves to the red, can't do anything. Falls the next red, stops there. This blue one will cause damage right here. And well, I probably should have moved the red here because that was still open space. Though this blue one will move here, can't do anything. Follow blue, can't do anything. Follow blue and stop there. So blue is there, red is there. Same effect, just flip around because I did the red first. Now number 8, this monster causes damage, so we'll move here, we'll put a damage token right there. And then 9, oh, more damage. Move them up into the next open space, damage token here. And 10, nothing happens there. Now, start with Michael's turn. And Thirst for Revenge. Oh my goodness. Damage your location 3 times. If you cannot place all 3 damage tokens, lose a health. So all that work of clearing monsters out just to put 1, 2, and I lose a health. Great. So yeah, he's down to 4 health. Not good. All that work clearing monsters out just to, I got a lot of damage on the board. Okay, that ends the round. Recover the cards. And like I said, I have 3 Omen. So in solo play, for Cthulhu, what happens is when you do the Omen, you pick the investigator to take damage for the 3 to 4 Omen on the Rila, whatever the name is. So I pick an investigator to take damage. It's going to be Lily because Michael already got damage. And then instead of following the instructions there in the book, it tells you to draw 2 priority cards, set them to the side. When you do your Omen at the end, when you count up your Omens at the end, you flip these 2 over and add them to that total Omen. And that ends that portion round. Now we flip over a gate token. It is the 2 circles. So now we spawn monsters. Start with this one first. Blue, we can't put it there, so it's the next location. Following blue, can't put anything there. Got another one here. That's 2. If I have to put 3 more there, I'll lose the game. And the blue, this blue also. Great. So I have 3 there. Next one takes 2 monsters also. So it is a red and another red. Could have done red up here at least. And the last 2 also gets 2 monsters, but they will be moving across around the board. So drew red, follows red route. Here, nothing. Here, can't go. Here's 1. And the other one's a blue route. Blue route goes here, can't do anything. Goes here, can't do anything. Can't do anything. It's getting danger close. Blue route goes here, so it stops right here. The board is getting full. I need to figure this out real quick or I'm going to lose the game. Deal priority cards, which are now in the correct location. And none of my investigators take damage, of course. And let's see here. We're keeping the crescent moon. Luckily I didn't deal one to myself. So I have a star, a diamond there. I'm going to put the shamrock, because that gives me 1 of each so far. And that leaves me 2 omens. And I have 12, 18, 23, 25. Let's see if we can fix some of this damage and figure some stuff out. I'm going to go for Michael again. Work the door. Michael's top action is move up to 1 time. Then attack monster's location for 1 and steal a walkway connection location. Or 2 is damage. Nope, can't do that one. I'm going to hit those damage location 3 times again. So I move up to 1 time. Like I said, I don't have to move if I don't want to. I can move up to 1 time. But I deal damage to monsters of... I can cause 1 damage to monsters. Unfortunately, damage doesn't carry over, so I have to find a monster with 1 to cause damage to it. So I get to move 1 time. Best bet, that's going to cause me 3 damage if I go there, so I can't go there. I can either take this sidewalk, nothing. This sidewalk, I can't do anything. I'm going to have to risk it. Hopefully I get to move him again. So I'll move 1 time, and I'm going to get rid of this 1 monster here. Lily's turn. Lily drew Pierce the Eye. Move 1 time. Then attack monsters in your location for a total of 2 attacks. Then move up to 1 monster at your location to an empty space in adjacent location. Or I can move 1 time, do an investigation, and activate monsters in 11 through 12. I'm going to do an investigation. I got to do the investigation. Move 1 time. Investigate. Star. So that eliminates 1 of those. And monsters in zones 11 through 12. Nothing at 11. 12. Oh, we get to move 1 out. This goes here. There's 13. That stays. 14. Cause 1 damage. This monster moves on the red route. Can't go there. Can't go there. Stops here. And we'll drop a damage there. And 15. This monster moves once on the blue route. 1. Dang. That hurts. That hurts. And I've just lost the game. Can't put a monster there. And there you have it, folks. I lost the game, got overpowered by monsters, and couldn't come back and win it. What were the 2 hidden tokens? Both were diamonds. So the rule is, if you have the same tokens that are matching down here to reverse a ritual, they're worth 2 points each here. I still only had 1 diamond card, so I still would have had to play a round out in any hopes of achieving it. Personally, I wouldn't have gone to reverse a ritual for about another 2 rounds, so I could have got at least 2 more tokens on the board to increase my chances. But that's how the game was played. I lost pretty badly. I mean, the board is full, and we had it where the ritual location just overflowed with monsters where I couldn't put another one there. So that was one of the losing conditions. So Cthulhu won. I lost. End of the world is coming. Prepare for it. Hopefully it's after the holidays. But other than that, thank you again for joining me gaming solo. It's truly appreciated, and I will see you guys at my final thoughts. Arkham Horror's final hour. I enjoyed the game. I like it. I'm glad I got off my shelf of shame. So I finally got to play it, and I actually enjoyed it. It was fun. It's a nice little gateway game into the Arkham Horror series. So I kind of enjoyed that part about it also. You saw some of the mechanics that you would need for the board game, but not as heavily detailed, and puts a lot of information at you that you feel like you're being overwhelmed with that information. You flipped your card, you decide what, you're gonna take top bottom action, what priority level you want it, and you took those actions. And so it was really fun to play. I really enjoyed it. This is a game I'd pull out if I wanted to see if anybody was kind of going to be an Arkham Horror fan or not. Haven't played this game, and if they really enjoyed it, then I'd up the stakes on and pull the board game itself out and have them play the Arkham Horror board game. But other than that, fun game. I enjoyed it. I know it was a loss, but like I said, I play to play, not play to win. Winning's just an extra bonus if it happens. So I really have fun with this game. Tomorrow on the 13 games to Halloween on day 5, we're going to do Final Girl Poltergeist at Creech Manor. Haven't played it yet, so once again I get some reps in tonight so I can do the recording and get it out to you guys tomorrow. So I look forward to see you guys on day 5 of the 13 games of Halloween. Thank you again for joining me at Gaming Solo. It truly humbles me that you're spending your valuable time with me to watch all my playthroughs. So I hope that I'm repaying your time with a decent playthrough. If you have any questions or comments or anything like that, or if I made any mistakes, let me know in the comments below, or you can email me at gamingsolo1of1@gmail.com. And if you guys get the opportunity, go to the Facebook page and check them out also. But if you're liking what you see, continue to show up and watch some more of my videos, and hopefully I'll continue to get better, and you guys will enjoy more and more. But other than that, thank you again, and have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow on day 5 of the 13 games to Halloween.